as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And they'll come out with a three tight end look on the first play of the drive. From the gun, it's Hurts. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Complete to Richard.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Gain of 21 yards. And an Eagle first.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. And he finds the tight end, Rodgers. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
3
yards to go on second down, and they've got three tight ends out there. Jumbo set.
3 at the 37-yard line.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 15 yards on the play, first down. First and 10, and they've got three tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. His throw incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield, and it's third down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Shotgun now for Wentz. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Mark Ingram there. And it's second down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And that'll be incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. He's going to find his tight end, Boyle. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
That is definitely what we call a defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
This pass complete. Jackson finding Andrews. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. But it's going to be second down. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. To throw again. Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
By the Eagles.
So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting him down and saying, okay, remember?
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Like a freight train off the edge, Calais Campbell with a sack. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50.
A gain of 18 yards, but it brings up
From midfield, here's Wentz. That's caught by Jackson. Deshaun Jackson off to the races. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
to
Deshaun Jackson, 50 yards. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting runs, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off...
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Willie Snead, 75 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That goes for a gain of 31.
1st down.
Working from the gun, Wentz. Looking for Jeffrey, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter, with the score tied 7-7.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
It's a loss of 2.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. Looking left side. Andrews with it complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
A strong running. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 3, second down. A 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away, but the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And he's got Snead. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Gain 3. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll look to run with Ingram. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Ravens have taken the lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, 77 yards. And the Eagles are now just an extra point away from grabbing the lead. And this puts them on top by a penny. It's 14-13.
Eagles 14. Ravens 13.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. And got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
10 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Eluding the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Jackson now off the bootleg. And that will be incomplete. Jackson tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. 20! And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
The 11-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. From from the gun. Jackson steps away to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one goes for 24 yards.
Gain on the play.
So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
At the 40-yard line.
From the 40 now on second down. Wentz, he's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Wentz to throw again. And he connects with Ertz. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 42. 18 yards on each of the last 2 plays, and they're picking up big chunks now. Again, it's Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 25-yard line. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. The kick by Elliott is good. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead. His second touchdown of the night, and the Ravens have retaken the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Wentz. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. And now it's 2nd down. And we're in Baltimore. 3rd quarter action, 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Wentz. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Oh, he stays up. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Calais Campbell able to run him down for a 15-yard loss, and it will be 4th down. Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Going to look deep for Jeffrey. And that is going to be incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Ravens are going to get the football back.
On downs.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first.
For a Baltimore Raven. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Jackson on 1st down. Throw left side complete. It's Andrews. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, 31 yards. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Good. Makes the score Ravens 27. Eagles.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the fourth quarter. The Eagles on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Throwing is Hurts. And that is incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
It's 4th down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Looking to get it to Ward. Intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And he's going to return it to the 20.